I'm David Schneider, your trusted estate planning attorney and trusted advisor. Today we're speaking with Della Starman of Watermark Life Insurance. Della is a long-term care insurance specialist. Della, I see in reviewing the materials that there are two basic methods of payment. There is a reimbursement style policy and there's an indemnity style policy.
Correct.
Can you enlighten me on what this means to the client?
Yeah, so in general, for the longest period of time, again, our grandparents' policies, we'll oftentimes see a reimbursement policy, which back in the old days, you would turn in a receipt and you would get reimbursed. Things are more sophisticated now where the larger insurance carriers will have like a concierge department that will actually bill directly to the nursing facility or the nursing agency and get reimbursement and make it more seamless for the customer or the insured. But oftentimes we'll have bills that are outside of their normal monthly costs that are coming out, so like an ambulance bill or something outside, those would have to be manually turned in and then get reimbursed. So it is the responsibility of the insured or the estate to make sure that they're getting reimbursement for those costs. And there's also, as we spoke about earlier, limits per day or per month of what they will reimburse.
So at this point, you really almost need to have a family advocate just doing the bookkeeping to make certain that all the benefits are there.
Yes, a lot of times that caregiver is under a lot of stress and trying to manage not only the care, but something like that to make sure that that reimbursement is happening if they don't have access to a lot of cash flow or other assets that are liquid and they need to continue to make sure those receipts are going in and that they're getting reimbursed. Again, however, it is better than back in the day when every receipt had to be turned in, and now we do see oftentimes a lot of direct billing.
But there's also an alternative.
Yes.
Called
cash indemnity.
Okay.
So we find that a lot of more affluent clients would prefer this. It does tend to be more expensive than the reimbursement type of policies, but what it is, it's a guarantee that that cash payment is coming into the estate. So in a case where we might have permanent life insurance, with a 2% acceleration for long-term care, a total of $10,000 per month will come back to the estate for care. Let's say, for instance, the reason that people tend to like it more is the first month. Let's say that individual now is in an older home, maybe not updated, they have carpets to manage, and they come home in a wheelchair. That first cash indemnity payment could be used to pull up old carpeting and put down affordable linoleum so that the caregiver can actually move the individual in the home. It could be used for a ramp at the front door, for accessibility to the home. So a lot of times people are wanting those choices of how that money is coming back to the estate and how it's being used. And sometimes we will see it used for informal care if they want to have the cash come back into the estate to pay a granddaughter for coming in 3 days a week to help with meals, laundry, groceries, things like that.
So even, some of these things that we might consider a little bit more mundane are going to be handled. It didn't even occur to me, can't move the chair across the carpet. We need to replace the floors. So there's a lot of flexibility in that.
Yes. Correct. And for me, the reason I'm so passionate in this space is my dad was 92 years old, dementia, and we were dealing with it for a number of years. And the challenges were that at 92, he was still 6'2", 225 pounds. So moving him from the living room to his bedroom, from the bedroom to the kitchen was a challenge. And yes, we did it on carpet. So for me, when I made my choice for my care and the policy I was picking, I did choose the indemnity for that reason. I wanted that additional flexibility.
Well, that's, super important information. And of course, having your personal experiences brought into that to help the clients, that means everything.
Yeah.
We've been speaking with Della Starman of Watermark Life Insurance. Della is a long-term care insurance specialist. Della, let everybody know how they can get a hold of you, get this important information.
Yes, I can be reached at Della, D-E-L-L-A, at watermarklife.com, or our website is watermarklife.com.
And I'm David Schneider, your trusted estate planning attorney, trusted advisor. Tune back into this YouTube channel to see more important and informative videos. Thank you.